Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to integrate a payment gateway on your website. So before we get started, you need to have a Visual Code Studio. So here's my Visual Code Studio. So this way I'll be writing my code, and you also need to get started with Instagram, Instagram.com. So all you need to do is just click on get started and sign in with your informations. So you just need to, okay. So all you need to do is just get started with them. You can click on sign up. You can just log in if I have an account. If I'm clicking on sign up, okay. So you just need to fill these informations and sign up to your Telegram wallet. So I already have an Instagram wallet, so I don't need to create a new account. I just need to click on login. Okay. So I'll just log in from here. Okay. So these are my recent transactions. So all what I need is you need to have the user ID. So the user ID, that is what you use to integrate on your platform. So I'll go back to the about page and I'll click on developers. Okay. So I'll click on accept payment and scroll down. I'm going to copy this code. Then I'll take it to my virtual code. Then I'll paste it. Okay, let me save this file. Okay, it's loading. So I'll save it to my desktop and I'll save it as payment.html. You can just save this file. Okay. Okay. So what you need to understand about this API is that, number one, this is the their script that calls their API to your application. So what you need to do now is you need to declare these um these fields. So the particular field here is the amount that you intend to pay. You can actually get the amount from an input field, which I'm going to do before the end of this tutorial, and your merchant ID, and the person that is paying this money, the person's email address, the person's phone number, the currency that you intend to charge, and the ref ID. The ref ID is a unique ID generated by you, maybe for reference purpose. So it's an ID that you generate for every transaction. Then the open type, you set it to Instagram Pay. The charge type, you set it to, now the charge type is a particular perimeter that you used to specify. Either you want the user to be responsible for that particular charge, or you want you want you want you want to be responsible for that charge. So if you head down to the documentation, you're going to see that um the charge client is used to specify if charges should be placed on on the client, and the charge me specifies if charges are settled by the user. So the charge client is if you want your users to pay for the transaction, while the charge me is if you want to pay for the transaction. So now let me copy my UI my merchant ID. My merchant ID is my user ID, so I can just get it from here. So this is the ID. So got it here. So I'll just copy it. Okay. Then I'm gonna put it here. Okay. So I said that I'm going to get the amount from an input field. So I can do that by saying input, then type amount, then ID, amount, and just say variable amount. Amount is equals to document dot get member ID amount dot value. So I can now pass the amount here. Okay. And what else? I think this is okay for now. So let me save the changes. So so this is my page. So let me say I want to pay 1,000. I'll pay. See here is loading. Okay. So you see 1,024. And this is the email I passed to the API. So remember I said that the charge client is if I want my client to pay for this transaction. So if I change this to charge me, you're going to see mm, mm, mm. Okay. You can now see that it's only 500. There's no additional charge. But if I change this to charge client, there'll be additional charge for the user to pay for that particular transaction. So that's the end of my tutorial. I'm going to make another video that is going to explain about redirect URL on and how to verify your payment using your backend language, either PHP, Node.js, and and all the rest. So I'm going to teach you how to use hooks and redirect URL, and how to also verify the payment. So I'm going to make a video about that. If you have any if you have any question, you can leave it at the comment section. I'm going to leave this link at the description. Thank you.